Dana White just dropped a bombshell about Conor McGregor. He might have accidentally revealed who the notorious one could be facing next. We're diving deep into the potential showdown that has the fight world buzzing, and it's not who you might expect. Then, the dust settles from UFC London, and we're breaking down exactly what's next for the big winners. Movsar Evloev is calling for a title shot, and UFC featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski is responding with a bold guarantee. But that's not all. We're analyzing the potential matchups and what these victories mean for the future of the divisions. Who's stepping up, and who's getting the next big opportunity? And get this, could Israel Adesanya be gearing up for a return to the octagon? We've got the latest on the former middleweight king and his next potential move. You don't want to miss a second of this action. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Dana White accidentally leaks potential Conor McGregor fight. Conor McGregor's highly anticipated return to the octagon has been shrouded in mystery, but UFC CEO Dana White may have just spilled the beans. In a recent interview, White was asked about a potential UFC return to Ireland and whether Conor McGregor and Ian Machado Gary would fight there. His response: a definitive definitely not with those fights. This statement has sent shockwaves through the MMA community, heavily implying a fight between McGregor and Gary is in the works, but it won't be on Irish soil. This revelation comes as a surprise, especially with Michael Chandler long being the presumed opponent for McGregor's comeback. McGregor has been sidelined since his devastating leg break in July 2021 against Dustin Poirier. Chandler, meanwhile, last competed in November 2022, also facing a loss to Poirier. White had previously suggested McGregor wouldn't fight in 2024, with a return targeted for early 2025. The cryptic comment from White throws a massive wrench into those expectations. Fans and analysts are already dissecting this potential matchup, debating how McGregor would fare against the undefeated Gary, who has been making waves in the welterweight division. The Notorious One's return is one of the most anticipated events in combat sports history, and this leak, accidental or not, has ignited the hype. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from UFC London is just as explosive. Next up, we're revealing who's next for the big winners, and UFC champ Alexander Volkanovski is making some serious promises. UFC London winners, what's next after the fights? UFC London may have had its ups and downs, but the night delivered some unforgettable moments, from a stunning KO by Iwo Baranowski to an upset victory by Danny Silva and a Fight of the Year contender between Mason Jones and Axel Sola. Now that the dust has settled, all eyes are on what comes next for the night's biggest winners. For Movsar Evloev, the message is clear: a title shot. Despite another decision win, his undefeated 20-0 record, with many victories inside the UFC, speaks for itself. He's earned the right to face Alexander Volkanovski for the featherweight title. Speaking of Volkanovski, he's already responded to Evloev's callout, issuing a bold guarantee that their potential fight won't be boring, even if Evloev tries to wrestle him. Volkanovski is confident he'll get back up and win on the feet, promising an exciting matchup. Elsewhere on the card, the promotion clearly has high hopes for Jack Riley, who received a co-main event slot in just his second UFC fight. While he showed promise, a veteran like Gaston Bolanos could provide a valuable test and an exciting striking battle. Meanwhile, MVP's recent performance and comments have left many wondering about his future with the promotion, with a potential fight against the winner of the upcoming Burns/Malott bout being discussed. Iwo Baranowski's dominant performance sets him up for a step up in competition, with Ian Cutelaba being a worthy opponent to test his undefeated record. Finally, Danny Silva continues to impress at featherweight, and a matchup against Stephen Nguyen could be a great test for his continued rise. But the biggest questions might be about a former champion's return. Get ready, because we're investigating if Israel Adesanya is eyeing a comeback to the octagon. Alexander Volkanovski's bold guarantee for Movsar Evloev. UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski has a strong message for top contender Movsar Evloev following his impressive win at UFC London. Evloev, who defeated the previously unbeaten Lerone Murphy in a hard-fought battle, has solidified his claim for a title shot, extending his undefeated streak to 20-0. While some fans have labeled Evloev's style as boring, Volkanovski dismisses these criticisms, promising that their potential fight will be anything but, "I don't care about it, because it ain't going to be a boring fight with me. Because you ain't holding me down, I can guarantee you that," Volkanovski stated in a recent video. He's confident in his ability to defend takedowns and get back to his feet, ensuring the fight remains a striking battle. Volkanovski, who recently defended his title against Diego Lopes, sees Evloev as a unique challenge, an undefeated contender unlike any he's faced at featherweight. He wants Evloev to bring his best, encouraging him to try wrestling and grappling, but Volkanovski is certain he'll emerge victorious. "You know how to win, but you don't know how to win against me," he declared. This exchange sets the stage for what could be a highly anticipated featherweight title bout, with both fighters confident and ready to prove their dominance. And speaking of big names considering a return, could we see Israel Adesanya back in the cage sooner than we think? UFC Seattle, your predictions for Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Get ready, fight fans. UFC Fight Night 271 is heading to Seattle's Climate Pledge Arena, and we want your predictions for what promises to be an electrifying card, headlined by a potential showdown between Israel Adesanya and Joe Pyfer. While the official matchups are still being finalized, the buzz around Adesanya's potential return has fight fans on the edge of their seats. This event is shaping up to be a major stop on the UFC calendar, and we're giving you the chance to be part of the action. We'll be compiling reader consensus picks for every bout on the main card, which will be featured alongside our staff predictions. So, whether you're an armchair analyst or a seasoned fight predictor, your voice matters. Make your picks for every fight on the main card and preliminary card. We'll be locking in the official tallies by Friday at noon ET. Don't miss your chance to weigh in and see if your predictions match the experts and the rest of the UFC community. That's all the breaking news for now, but we'll be back with a rapid-fire recap. Stick around for a lightning round of all the top stories and our full call to action. What a show! We've got Dana White hinting at Conor McGregor's next opponent, UFC London winners like Movsar Evloev eyeing title shots, Alexander Volkanovski issuing a bold guarantee, and the potential return of Israel Adesanya. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and fight breakdowns, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on all these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for exclusive content. We'll see you next time.